Hello Auburn High School, I'm Lillian Downey and you're watching Tiger TV. Mrs. Falk is starting a new share table in the lunchroom next week. The table will be located next to the lunch lines. Students will be able to put food they don't want on the table and give to those who don't have a lunch or are just hungry. Students can place factory packaged foods such as chips, fruits with peels, such as bananas and oranges, and unopened drinks such as milk and bottled water. Students may not leave partially opened foods, frozen foods, or homemade items. Students are also asked to respect the space, and those seen disrespecting it are asked to be reported to administrators. Yearbook senior recognition ads are on sale now. Orders and pricing can be found on Schoology, and all orders must be placed by December 5th. Any questions can be sent to Ms. Bradford and Ms. Smith. The Forensic Science Club will be meeting Monday, November 3rd at 3:45 in room 1222. Attention seniors, you now have the opportunity to nominate your fellow classmates for AHS Yearbook Senior Superlatives. To nominate, include 2 students per category and make sure to put the student's first and last name. The link and QR code can be found on Schoology. The National Art Honor Society are currently running their sweatshirt fundraiser. Sweatshirts are $25 and ordering ends at midnight on Sunday, November 9th. Sweatshirts will be delivered during second block on November 24th and 25th. Students without a second block class may pick up sweatshirts from room 1224 on those dates. And now to your weekly sports update with Reese Kinder and James Tippins after a short commercial break. Stay tuned. You're watching Tiger TV, your leader in Auburn High news.
When I was getting ready to retire, I had to have somewhere to look for some health insurance. So I ran into an old classmate of mine at Hardee's one morning, and he happened to be driving for Auburn City Schools. So we got to talking. He was telling me about the benefits, and it's a great opportunity because, we leave here, a couple of hours every morning, a couple of hours in the afternoon. We got from probably 8:30 to 2:30, go play golf, work in the yard, do whatever you want to do. You're not going to work on the weekends. You're not going to work on holidays. You got all summer. So that's great.
Okay, if somebody's considering driving a school bus, I would say do it. There are so many opportunities for different people, different walks of life, different roles, no matter what situation you're in for being a bus driver. There are spaces for those who own their own business and can make their own hours. This is a fantastic opportunity for that. For those stay-at-home moms or stay-at-home dads that don't necessarily want to be gone from the house all day but can do a morning and an afternoon shift, that is fantastic schedule.
But I know they're paying on Mr. Lewis to take them to school. So I try to get there on time, every day, and show up every day. And that's what I've been doing for the last 20 years. I love kids. I love people. I like tiny people.
Best part be the school bus driver. Again, you help these kids get education. You help these kids go to the school, and you help these kids go back to home. This is, in my opinion, the best part.
My favorite things are the handwritten notes, hands down. Even if the parents are making them do it, they usually think about, what you mean to them and what impact that you've made on them.
We need bus drivers. We love to have bus drivers. We need drivers every day.
It's all about the kids. They're the ones that's special, honestly. And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm still here. And they can't get rid of me, But I'm not letting those 70 kids that are counting on me to get to school, I'm not letting them down.
Welcome back to Tiger TV as we dive into the world of Auburn High sports.
The Auburn High Tigers picked up a huge win Friday against the Carver-Montgomery Wolverines 41-7. Quarterback Casey Myers was spreading the wealth Friday night, finding receiver Joshua Askew for 2 TDs as well as Antonio Welch for 1 TD. The Tigers moved to 7-2 on the season and 5-1 in region play, and Auburn has locked up the 2 seed in the playoffs and will host for the first round in 2 weeks. Next up, the Tigers are set to face the Dothan Wolves this Friday to cap off the regular season. You can listen live on Wings 94.3 with Jacob Goins, Rob Pate, and Jack Hutton.
The Tigers football team locked up the 2 seed in the region last week after their big win over Carver-Montgomery. Big playoff implications are on the line this week with the regular season drawing to a close. Big games decide who travels where for the postseason. The Tigers will await the winner of the Hoover-Vestavia Hills game in the first round.
Auburn High volleyball traveled to Hoover for Super Regionals on Wednesday, where they matched up against the Bob Jones Patriots. Bob Jones took down the Tigers in a straight set sweep, ending the Tigers' 25 season. Congratulations on a great season.
The Auburn cross-country team swept the field of the East Alabama 3K championships. Boys varsity filling out the top 25, with Dylan Wright placing first with a 9:41 time.
The flag football team beat the Opelika Bulldogs yesterday 26-7. Auburn defensive backs Pearl Simmons, Faith Sanford helped get 6 interceptions for the Tigers defense. The team will host a first-round playoff game on November 7th.
Auburn High men's basketball season opener is coming up. The Tigers are set to face the Prattville Lions at home on November 11th at 7 o'clock.
Women's basketball tips off on November 13th, where they will travel to face Park Crossing for their season opener. The Tigers will play their home opener against the Lee Scott Warriors on November 20th at 5:30.
That's all for this week's sports. Stay tuned for more updates on your latest news. After this quick commercial break, you're watching Tiger TV.
This is the story of a boy who didn't talk for a long time. The boy liked things to always be the same. Any changes would scare and upset him. The unknown was an unfriendly place. The boy was very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. He wasn't trying to be mean, it just made him feel uncomfortable. Sometimes he would flap his arms again and again.
One day, I found out I had something called autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I found my voice and learned all the ways I could live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Welcome back to Tiger TV. Let's finish up the news for this week. AHS's literary magazine, The Sheet, is putting on their annual photography competition. This year's theme is Reap of Rot. Students are asked to submit their interpretation of the theme. Students can find the QR code on Schoology, and any questions can be directed to Ms. Mushera or Ms. Smith. The ACS Child Nutrition Program participated in a day of professional development. They taste-tested new items, worked in team building, and had a hands-on fire safety demonstration with the Auburn Fire Department. This provides opportunities to strengthen bonds as well as to serve ACS students every day with excellence. Join Southern Union Community College for their open house on Thursday, November 13th from 4 to 6 p.m. At the open house, you can learn about various programs offered, meet instructors and admission officers, and learn about scholarships and financial aid. All are welcome, and the QR code to register is on Schoology. The Auburn Rotary Club gave their annual donation of dictionaries to all ACS elementary students. Rotary Club members visited each elementary school in the school system and delivered them, fulfilling their goal of spreading literacy and strengthening reading skills for all students. The AHS PTO is putting on their winter merch sale, with new arrivals this year like sweatshirts with puff letters, mock neck hoodies, and tiger PJs. All orders will be delivered through students before winter break. Links to purchase the AHS PTO merchandise are on Schoology. AHS's Q Club is sponsoring a children's charity concert this upcoming Sunday, October 26th from 6 to 7 p.m. in the AHS Auditorium. Tickets are on sale now for $5 on My School Bucks. The night will have music from all genres of movies, and proceeds will go directly to support the Alabama Children's Hospital. That does it for Tiger TV today. For more information from around Auburn High, make sure to follow Auburn High on social media or stay up to date on Schoology or the Parent Score app. Also, keep an eye out on the AHS Mass Media YouTube page for more videos and highlights from around Auburn. I'm Lillian Downey. Thanks for watching and have a good week in Auburn High.